5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trigger, take it, sound it. Ready, CG2 with Shanae's mic.
Local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News this morning.
Cue her.
Well, this morning,
Camera 2 next.
We're asking for your help to find this missing 10-year-old boy. Take a look at the boy pictured here on the screen. Police say Jonathan Perez was last seen yesterday afternoon near 66th and Carmen. Perez is described as 4'7", weighing 84 pounds. He was last seen wearing an orange hooded sweatshirt with pink and black pants. Now, if you see him, or if you know where he is, you are urged to contact him.
Take camera 2. 7 sound full next.
A small plane crash on a golf course in Waukesha County. The sheriff's office says the plane crashed at Songbird Hills Golf Club last night in the town of Lisbon.
Roll 7, take it, sound it. Title in. Theo, continue. 8 sound full next. Q.
The Waukesha County Sheriff's Office.
You can put 2 split right. There's a 99 OTS for J12 now as well.
Say a fight for life took him to a hospital. There is no word on his condition. Witnesses tell 12 News the plane struck nearby power lines.
Roll 8, take it, sound 8. Title in. Theo, continue. Transit camera 2 next.
Right down this cul-de-sac, and it was basically just a tiny bit above the tree line. And then I heard like a sput, and it landed on the crash, and then it landed on the golf course.
Q.
Well, crews worked to restore power to nearly 100 homes in that area.
Trans.
Looking ahead this morning, jury selection.
Ready, 6 sound full.
Starts tomorrow. Rittenhouse is the teenager who shot 3 people, killing 2 of them during Kenosha's unrest last year after Jacob Blake was shot by police. The trial is considered to be the biggest in Kenosha's history, but given all the national and international attention and viral videos this case has generated, experts say it could take a while to find impartial jurors.
Roll 6, take it, sound it. Title in. Theo, continue. CG3 full screens are next.
And then the Rittenhouse shooting all happened in this small county. So to find people who don't have a preconceived notion about what happened during those events would be very difficult.
Q.
The trial is not about if Rittenhouse shot these men, but if those shootings were justified. Rittenhouse's attorneys
take CG3. 4 full screens. I'll go to CG2 full screen next.
Leading up to tomorrow. On August 23rd last year, Jacob Blake was shot by Kenosha police. No charges were ever filed against the officer involved. A video of the shooting sparked several nights of protests, unrest in Kenosha. On August 25th, Rittenhouse, who is from Illinois, went to Kenosha. That night, he would shoot and kill Joseph Rosenbaum and Anthony Huber. A third man, Gage Grosskreutz, was shot in the shoulder and survived. Rittenhouse was arrested in Illinois the next day. He was extradited to Wisconsin on October 30th. A couple days later, his bond was set at $2 million, and donations poured in, allowing that teenager to post bail less than 3 weeks later. Earlier this month, the judge presiding over the case set a final ground rules for what evidence will be allowed and won't be allowed in court. You can find those rulings on our website, WISN.
Take CG2.
Now, this trial is expected to last
2 full screens. Trans, switchable C next. Sorry, triple C next. Lead Molly at the band. You can center camera 2. We're going to first weather next. This is moved.
Just heard from will join us to give us
Ready, Molly's mic.
and context into the trial's biggest developments.
Trans.
All right, the time right
Q.
now is 7:33.
Ready, double box. Camera 2, camera 3.
Just look here outside over Milwaukee. The sunrise shots we've been getting have been just absolutely breathtaking.
Take the box. Ready, camera 3. Full.
You see the sunshine, and the sun's going to be out and bright to showcase all of those Halloween costumes.
It is right now.
And
the
take
clouds
camera
are
3.
moving in, but the
Title
good
in.
news, if you have plans outside,
So transit camera 2 is next. 2 goes split right for a 9-9.
now at about noon with some clouds. More sun later today. It's not too
We should have
windy,
Hirsch.
but a few places are starting to see gusts as high as about
Looks like
15
he's
miles
talking
per
to you.
hour. Notice the green off towards the Dells. That's back behind a front that's moving through, and we'll see a time
Awesome.
of some stronger winds as we head through the day today with breezier conditions likely in store this afternoon. 44 degrees in Oak Creek. That's our camera out at Drexel Town Square. The trees bright red now, but they are moving around in the wind. To start the day today, 46 degrees. A beautiful shot there from our camera out at Mayad. And of course, if you do have plans to trick or treat, by 1 o'clock we'll see decreasing clouds, temperatures in the mid-50s. Notice our temperatures fall through the afternoon. So if you have
Ready,
plans
Shanae's mic.
outside later this evening, I definitely grab an extra layer. Temperature should be in the upper 40s. Wind chills even cooler than that by 7.
Trans.
All right, Molly, thank you.
Ready, 7.
Well, Kids as young as 5 years old can soon get vaccinated against coronavirus. And they
Roll
will get
7.
this early
Take
this
it.
week.
Title in. 8 sound full next.
CDC will review the data on Pfizer's vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds. The FDA approved that vaccine on Friday and says the shot is a third of the dose patients 12 and older get. But we wanted to know how local families feel. And parents I spoke to yesterday say they were split about vaccinating their youngest kids.
Roll 8. Take it. Sound it.
I think
Title
most of the kids should get vaccinated.
Video continues. 9
Most
sound
of the
full
grown-ups
next.
should get
Or,
vaccinated
sorry, camera
because,
2 next.
You know, I have my back. I just turned 59, so you know, I thank the Lord every day.
Does that make you feel nervous as a parent?
Yes, it completely does. Why are we forcing all these vaccinations?
Cute.
Well, if the CDC approves the vaccine, we could see those shots start as early as
Take
Wednesday.
2. 9 sound full package next.
They will be trick-or-treating. As per the Ritual reports, there are things children and parents can do to lessen the risk.
Roll 9. Take it. Sound it. Title in.
Children across the country are
Tag is dead. Transit camera 2 next. Then we'll have the tossed to Hurst.
Things parents worried about COVID-19 can do to minimize any risk.
Staying in smaller groups is always going to be best. Making sure that if you are in larger groups or inside, that you're wearing masks and taking the other precautions as appropriate.
When it comes to the holidays, the CDC says outdoor activities are safer than indoor activities, and that people should avoid crowded and poorly ventilated spaces.
Halloween activities are outside, which we know really decreases the risk. Lots of costumes have masks anyways.
The holiday comes as more children across the country are closer to getting vaccinated. The FDA granting emergency use authorization to Pfizer's COVID vaccine for children 5 to 11. Data shows it is 91% effective in young children, with no reports of serious safety concerns. But many parents are still hesitant.
Scared. We're scared, we're nervous.
A Kaiser Family Foundation poll found only 27% of parents say they want to get their children vaccinated right away. Another 33% want to wait and see.
We need the rationale here is to protect your children so that they can get back towards normal life.
As for when kids under the age of 5 will be eligible to get vaccinated, the FDA says it will still be a few more months. Karina Mitchell, ABC News.
Trans. Q. Ready. Double box. Camera 2. Switchable A.
Into the origins of COVID-19. This morning,
Take the box.
we have Christopher Salas live
Ready.
from
Switchable A.
Washington
Full.
with a breakdown of that report. Christopher, what have you learned?
Take a full. Title in.
Good morning.
Ready. 6.
Key takeaway from that report: intelligence agencies
got no
say
windscreen on
it's
this mic,
unlikely they will be able to determine if the virus was leaked from a lab or if it was animal.
Roll 6. Take it.
transmission.
Title
A
in.
big reason why
So back to switchable A, then the double box to the tag again. The Q&A is dead.
has
No
resisted
Q&A.
global pressure to provide access to
You
genetic
just skip
sequences
over it.
of coronaviruses that have been kept at its Wuhan Institute of Virology.
Wait, the fix the prompter for the
Intelligence agencies believe the
J30 should be next.
in December of 2019. That's one area of broad agreement, according to the report. Another area of broad agreement is that they don't believe the virus was created as a bioweapon, nor was it genetically engineered. Now, the report concludes by saying the scientific community
Take
does
it
not
full.
know
Title
where,
in.
when, or
Ready,
how
double box.
the first human infection occurred due to persistent information gaps, and again, blaming the Chinese government for not
Take the
providing
box.
information
Ready, transit 7.
cooperating with the scientific inquiry.
All
In
right.
Washington, I'm Christopher Salas, WISN 12 News.
All right, lots of
Trans.
good
Roll
news.
7.
Thank you.
Alright, so the added story next. Transit camera 2. 2 can go split right for a 99 OTS.
$75 trillion economic plan might be introduced
Camera
to
2, video
Congress today.
7,
Now,
CZ2
that
full
means
screen is
the Rules
next.
Committee to take up the rule as soon as Monday. House Democratic leaders are pushing for votes on both the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill and the economic plan as soon as Tuesday. Now, this is all according to 3 sources familiar with the matter. Now, if the infrastructure bill passes the House, it would then go to President Biden's desk for his signature, while the economic bill would go to the Senate for a vote.
Trans.
A dominant
Q.
homecoming victory for
Ready,
the
7
Badgers
again.
as they beat the 9th-ranked Iowa Hawkeyes
Roll
at
7.
Camp Randall
Take
Saturday.
it.
Now, this
Title in.
actually marks the 8th time
CZ2 full screen
in the
next.
last 10 seasons the Heartland Trophy
We got 9 sound full for the first tees.
and for the first
J38.
time since November of 2019.
Molly's back at the
The
BAM.
Badgers
Third
lead a
one.
top 10 team. The Badgers now control their own destiny in the Big Ten West. We have full highlights and
Takes
reactions
to
of
two.
players coming up later on in your morning sports. But Next up on the Badgers' path to the Big Ten.
Stand by logo to 9 sound
on
full.
the road against Rutgers next Saturday. Then Northwestern, Nebraska, and Minnesota round out.
Logo at roll 9. Sound it.
I can feel pressure on my back, and obviously that I can still see is one paw.
Q spin.
A wild story
Rush to
here.
6
Minor
next.
baseball player from Wisconsin survives a bear attack. Hear him describe the heart racing.
Roll 6. Rush.
And it is Halloween.
Rush to Kim
One
at
last
3
one
next
to
with
check
Molly's
out a
mic.
dazzling light display. This is pretty cool. Details coming up
Rush
right
to
now.
Molly.
And
Logo
it's
to
gonna be a
break
nice
next.
day to get outside. It's not windy just yet. That will change later this afternoon. And I'm tracking a big cool down just ahead.
Logo it. Roll 1. Fade to black. Alright, she'll start at the interview plans with K3. Dropping K8 through 10. We're adding a trans to K11. Trans to 9 for K11.
Nightmare on Elm Street was dropped. No chat during this mean weather, but we guys will be boxes together for the anniversary. Can we get that one from Milwaukee?
Yeah.